I got blood on my hands right now, and I'm stumbling through the dark in the dawn. I have found new ways, but no, I can't be the one that you need.
Hi guys, it's Yaya and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the 25 DIYs of Christmas. We're going to be doing one DIY every single day for the next 25 days, so hit that notification bell so you can keep up with this channel, okay? Today is day 2 and we're doing a DIY avocado butter using 2 ingredients. There's going to be organic avocado oil. This is a liquid oil, and we're going to pair that with a new ingredient called LipidThix. This is a patented ingredient that is basically hydrogenated vegetable oil, and once you mix that, melt it down with a liquid oil, it turns into this thick, beautiful butter. Isn't that crazy? So I'm really excited to give this a try. I haven't tried it with any other oils, but I know for a fact that avocado oil is one that it works and pairs with well. Later on, I'll probably try it with other oils to show you guys if it works with those oils, okay? So let's jump right in. Okay, so to achieve this thick textured butter that we're looking for, this solid butter that we're looking for, the supplier suggests that you use 80% of the liquid oil and then 20% of the LipidThix, and then you can kind of just play around with that ratio a little bit, if give or take from either side, depending on what kind of texture you want. So I just kind of stuck with what they suggested just to kind of test it out at first. I didn't really know how to disperse the LipidThix in the oil. I didn't know if I should melt down the LipidThix first and then add the oil, or the other way around. I just didn't know, so I just put it all together and I kind of mixed it up a little bit, and then I proceeded to melt it down together. Now the problem is that you can get some graininess from this butter if you do not properly melt it down. The supplier suggests that you make sure that it reaches a temperature of at least 170 degrees Fahrenheit, just to make sure that it is completely melted down, because even if it melts down and it looks like it has completely melted down, it could still leave some graininess if you don't reach that certain temperature. So I created a double boiler effect, and I just put a little bit of water in a pot, and then I placed my glass beaker into this pot. What you want to do is make sure that you have a heat resistant container because you don't want any accidents, okay? And then I just melted it down. I tried to get it to a temperature of above 170, and I think initially I still seemed like there was a tiny bit of graininess, so I remelted it down and I tried to hold it above that temperature for quite some time. I think like 45 minutes or so, because I really wanted to make sure there was going to be no graininess in the butter, and that seemed to work. Okay, so I don't know if you have to do it several times to kind of get it, get the right texture that you want, but next time I think what I'm gonna do is try to melt the LipidThix on its own and then add the liquid oils that way, and then leave it on the temperature on the stove for a while to reach a higher temperature that way, and maybe that'll also help with the graininess. I did place this in the refrigerator to cool down, you guys. I don't know if you can leave it at room temperature, but I didn't place it in the freezer, and it seemed to do fine. So just give it a try, see which one works best for you. Like I said, I tested it, and initially I was getting just a tiny bit of graininess. So, I ended up using my immersion blender to whip this up, you guys, because I just felt like, I don't know, like I just wanted to make sure there was no graininess. When I tested it out on my skin, I only felt maybe like 1 or 2 of them, so it wasn't a lot at all, but at the same time I still wanted a super smooth butter. So I ended up using my immersion blender, and when I did, you guys, I got unimaginably a beautiful silky, velvety, powdery beautiful avocado butter. I'm not even sure what the texture is, but it just turned out really amazing. So here you can see where, like I said, it seemed like it was still a little grainy, but once I used my immersion blender, you guys, that completely went away. It was so beautiful, and it melts into your skin. I mean, it's just the softest butter ever. It's so soft, and I don't know if it has anything to do with the fact that there's mostly liquid oil, so you're not gonna get a super hard butter out of this low butter like cocoa butter or cocoa butter or anything like that. I wouldn't even compare it to shea butter. It's super uber soft, but it's still solid. It's way more solid than a liquid oil. So the fact that you're able to turn a liquid oil to a solid oil, I think that's an achievement in itself. Okay, so maybe play around with the texture a little bit, the ratio a little bit with the ingredients. If you want a harder butter, use less liquid oils and more of the LipidThix. But you, like I said, you just have to be careful as far as the graininess go, okay? But I absolutely loved how this came out. It looks almost like a whipped lotion without water. Yeah, I don't know, it just seems really cool. I really like it. So yeah, what do you guys think? Would you give this a try? Would you test this out? What do you think about these ingredients? The fact that we're using hydrogenated vegetable oil. You can compare it to like when you buy margarine out of the store. If anybody buys margarine out of the store, that's what it is. It's hydrogenated vegetable oil. That's what it is. So what do you guys think? What do you think about this? I think it's such a beautiful, gorgeous, gorgeous texture. And I definitely want to play with the ratio a little bit more to see the harder version and also an even softer version maybe. I don't know, who knows? I will also be playing around with other oils with this, but I also want to use this and utilize it in other products, maybe like a deep conditioner or something like that, and just see, you know, how does it work or how will it react that way. If you guys have suggestions about oils or other products you would like to see me try this in, definitely let me know down in the comment section. And guys, also you can also request more DIYs for me to do for the 25-day countdown. I have majority of them already. I'm fulfilling your request, but you can always leave more comments down below, okay? And I will keep them in mind even after this, okay? So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know down in the comment section what you think about this avocado butter with a question mark. And yeah, and stay tuned with the 25-day countdown, you guys. Please hit your notification bell, subscribe, like this video, share this video, and come back tomorrow. I have some more unique DIYs for you guys to see, okay? And definitely let me know if you'll give this a try as well. For the full list of ingredients and measurements and all that good stuff, check the description box below for all that information. Make sure you're following me on Instagram and all that good stuff so you can keep up with everything that's going on for the rest of the holiday. And yeah, make sure you hit that notification bell because it's the only way you can keep up with the videos I'm coming out with. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
I got blood on my hands right now, and I'm stumbling